Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Week 3 of the NFL preseason right now with Indian Cowboy from DocSports.com. Our regular viewers, our longtime viewers, know who Indian Cowboy is. He's done a lot of videos with us, always gives us very insightful analysis. Indian Cowboy from DocSports.com. Right now we're going to cover Minnesota and Dallas. Tell us a little bit about what you do at Doc Sports. Tell us a little bit about how you go about finding value in the NFL preseason.
Well, in the preseason, what we like to do is we like to take teams that are really good public fades, teams that would never actually be favored in the regular season, but they are favored in the preseason, and that's a clear indicator for us. And especially if we see a 60% of the public on the more sexier teams, and yet the unsexy team like Jacksonville, which we covered on the previous video, is only favored by 40%, and yet they're the favorite. We like taking those teams. We used those theories last week when we went 4-1 in the NFL,
Nice.
And we'll do the same thing this week as well. Which we share those videos with you.
Minnesota and Dallas. This is an interesting game, right? Minnesota's like the Green Bay Packers of the preseason, right? They've won their last 7 games in a row, 3 this year, straight up and against the spread, and dominated teams. They really play hard physically in the preseason, which you don't always see from teams. And Dallas doesn't look up to regular season level. Now that's very excusable. A lot of top teams don't play anywhere close to their level in the preseason, but it is a concern for Dallas, and the reports that I've been reading are that head coach Garrett has been concerned about that, and that the players are talking about that they're not happy with it either, so maybe Dallas will turn it up here. Spread right now is Dallas -1 or 1.5. What do you like, IC?
We actually like the over here.
Really? Okay, tell us why.
One of the main reasons, because exactly what you said, though, because Dallas on the offensive end, Dallas really cares a lot more about their offense and their defense, and they always have. You know what I mean? The offense has always been more sexier for this team. Now, their defense is going to be much more improved this year, but they've only scored 7 and 6 points. So with the same reports that you're reading, we're also reading, is the Dallas offense is kind of worried. They're obviously really banged up on the running back side of the ball. And as they return, this is actually the first game in Dallas, right? Even though it's the preseason. So we expect them to, regardless of the defense, we expect them to score a lot more points than they did in the first 2 contests, which was only 13 points. Combine that with Minnesota giving up 16 to Tampa Bay and 12 to Oakland, we think it's going to be a lot more competitive. And these two teams both want to establish themselves here, because Minnesota will get up to play Dallas, because just look at the stadium itself. Even if it's a preseason game, they're going to get up to play. And it's a great opportunity for Teddy to put himself on kind of like the big screen as well.
Sure.
So we actually like the over here. We think Dallas scores a lot more points in the first 2 games just to ease the fan base, to show that, hey, we are going to be fine on offense this year. We think Dallas is going to score somewhere between 17 to 24. We think Minnesota keeps up as well. So it's going to be a tight contest. So we like the over in this contest.
Minnesota's games have been lower scoring. Are you not concerned that Minnesota's defense is just going to play as intensely as they have in the first 3 games and hold Dallas down?
No, not too much. Only because of the fact that Dallas has to score some points. Even though it's only 2 preseason games, I think the starters will be out there a little bit longer. I think Dallas is going to really focus, at least not to score single digits. 3 straight preseason games in single digits, especially with that Dallas media base, it's probably not going to be a positive. So we expect Dallas to score their fair share of points, and we expect Minnesota to play tough just because it's Dallas.
I love the analysis. Indian Cowboy from DocSports.com. This is going to be a pass for me. IC recommending a play on the over. Currently 42 is one of the widely available numbers. Thanks so much, IC.